Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is Cross Current, and today I am bringing you a 30 and 4 gameplay with the DSR 50 extended clip and FMJ, with my secondary being the TAC 45 extended clip. Both diamond, both racking my sexy dolphin there with its Kimbo golden or diamond pistols, being all awesome. And I'm going to start off the game here with a quick fail. Don't pay attention to this. This is a terrible sniping demonstration right now. But this gameplay, I call it a DSR 50 gameplay, but honestly, I get the majority of the kills with my pistol because I'm a pistoler. But no, I really do snipe fairly well. But this was early on in the game, pretty early on in the game. I just gotten diamond snipers, and as I mentioned in my other video, I use the ballista now. So, yeah. So what I wanted to talk about in this video, I figured this was a good example, was map control in free-for-all, and a little bit of strategy behind how to successfully play a free-for-all match and just beastify all over your opponent's faces, pretty much. So, what you got to do in free-for-all is control an area. Not camp. Camping is when you sit in a corner, pretty much aim down sight towards a door or around a choke point, and just kind of sit there, aim at the spot where the enemies are going to be coming out, most likely, and then just holding the trigger down when they come around the corner. There's really no skill involved. It's just sitting there, and it's effective. I'm not saying it's not. It's just cheap, and you're going to die. Because people, once you die once from a camper, I know, at least myself, and I know I see other players do it. It's obvious. They go back to try to hunt down that player. They don't want to let him camp there. So they're gonna go take him out. And a smart player will throw a grenade at him, whether it be a lethal grenade or a stun grenade or something, to disadvantage him, because he knows where the camper is, but the camper doesn't know where he is, except for the fact that he might be coming around the corner. So what you want to do is control an area, and if you pay attention to this video, I literally do not leave this little section of the map. And usually I've heard you want to control around a quarter of the map. So you kind of section off a little quarter that you take as yours, and you control that area. You run around, you watch the spawns, and you deal with that. So I'm going to stay up on top of this crate here and just kind of work this area. And I'll jump down from time to time and do stuff like this and circle around. You can't just, like I said, camp. Sitting up there the whole time would be camping. Let's say I picked up those two guys there. I'm going to run around here. People expect you to camp. They really do. When they get killed from up there, they expect you to just be sitting up there waiting for them to come back. But when you're not there, they just kind of make themselves at home, and then you go back up and kick them out of your house. King of the hill, foot to the face, kung fu kick off the mountain, you know? Down the hill of sadness. And there I got my merciless. So you want to control an area, as I'm doing here. See, I came back up, got 2 more kills. Then run over here, check to make sure no one's coming up. Call my kill streak when I'm safe. And make sure you're safe when you call your kill streaks. People die unnecessarily because they get excited. Really, they just oh my gosh, a lightning strike! So they in the middle of the map start calling it in, and they're just standing in the middle of nowhere, and 50 people shoot them at once. So calling in your kill streaks when you're standing out in the open with a target on your face, saying, try to go all Johnny Appleseed failure status and blow away my face is not quite what you want. So you want to make sure you're in a safe spot, and that was a terrible death. Watching this gameplay over before I decided to commentate over it definitely made me want to cry on the inside. The sniper in me that's so much better than this just made me sad because I failed a lot. But so map control is very important, and another important thing in free-for-all is pretty much playing free-for-all. And I know that sounds stupid. To get good at free-for-all, you have to play free-for-all, and it makes sense though, because you get better with practice. But the practice of standard aiming and stuff isn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spawns. And free-for-all spawns are crazy. They're crazy. They will kill you. You will die all the time because of spawns. especially on Hijacked. If you go play Hijacked, the map, the ship map where you're on the boat, that not the USS Obama, the dang carrier map, not carrier. I'm talking about Hijacked. That you will literally die so many times on that if you do not know where the spawns are. You're just gonna get shot from behind day in and day out, and it's annoying and very frustrating. But over time, you get used to it. You'll memorize where the spawns are. You'll know, if I'm near this spawn point, they won't spawn there. But if I run away far enough, then they will spawn there. And that's something I'm picking up as I play. I'm learning how far away I need to be from a spawn point for an enemy to spawn there. And when you know that kind of stuff, you know that you can, run, check an area, and then if somebody died in the kill feed, that there's a good chance that they've spawned behind you, and then you can go check that area back where you know where they've spawned, and go from there. So, being smart about knowing your spawns is important, especially in free-for-all, where literally you don't have any kind of bearing as to what side they're spawning on and where they're spawning, except for yourself. Because if you're right on top of a spawn point, they won't spawn there. I mean, sometimes they will if there's like an overload of people dying and there's like nowhere else for them to spawn. But otherwise, they're not going to spawn on top of you. They're going to spawn away from you enough to give the player a chance to like react and not just get insta-killed from you, usually. Although, Call of Duty is a little bit funky and tends to sometimes spawn you on people. It's really weird. I've watched people spawn and been spawned in front of and been spawned behind people, and it's kind of, your conscience kicks in and you're like, that's not fair, executing somebody from behind point blank because they just magically appeared from nowhere right on top of you. But so just keep those tips in mind. Map control and practice, really. Just keep practicing. This gameplay is going to be coming to an end. Hope you enjoyed my sexy diamond DSR with my always awesome diamond TAC 45. This has been Cross Current. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like the video for more. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.